All right, beautiful people. Welcome back to another amazing and impactful episode of the True Health Forever podcast, where we try to live our best life through the lens of holistic health. I'm your host, Truvel, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game. And as usual, I have with me the royal, the beautiful, the intelligent, the dancing, the melanated queen herself. Please talk to the people.
What's up, party people? My name is Sinclair, aka the Health Nerd, and excited to join you on this Saturday morning. Yes. Switching it up this time. We're here on a Saturday morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. I woke up about 45 minutes ago. Yeah. So if I still got those morning bags under my eyes, you know, we're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up throughout this.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So as y'all got a sneak peek, we do have some amazing and esteemed guests that are going to join us in this podcast. But before we get to our amazing folks, Queen, tell us about your week, your vibes, how you feeling this, what is it, October? Ooh, October week. How you feeling?
First of all, it's October.
That part.
What? Feeling pretty good. This week was busy. Busy week, but it was a good week. Okay. I don't have too many complaints, but just a lot of I feel like it was a travel week.
Yeah,
you know, lots of driving, lots of traveling. So I got to listen to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks. So that's always good.
You get to nerd out. On
yeah. When you drive, you're like, Did you know that? Okay. Not just me. But yeah.
If you know you're talking to yourself, it's not a problem. But if you don't know,
that's when you need some help. Yeah. But we had some good, not lots of buzz going on with Potluck. We doing a new ad and got some good feedback, some new followers, some new interested chefs to come on the app. So yeah, that was good to get reinvigorated again. Yeah.
Nice. All right. And I'll do a short one. Yes, me. Last week was a solid week. We sold out of Black Wall Street board games, you know. Thank you. Shout out to the Adams Kingdom over there. Yeah, we sold out of games, which was completely like way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Luckily we were already kind of planning. We already had games in the making, so we having customers pre-order some holiday ones, but I still have that anxiety. I'm a big customer service person. I hate having people wait. So it's like, long story short, we're going to make it through. It's still a blessing that we sold out early. It's a blessing that people are already pre-ordering. So we're going to make it happen.
Right. Yes. He was very nervous to sell out. And I was kind of just, assuring him, one, the fact that we did plan for this. We have some on the way. Two, in the world of business, it's not the worst thing in the world to sell out, because it means that there is demand and it will build the demand even more. So if we were going to be sold out for like 6 months, I would be worried. But God, no, this is like maybe a month and he's freaking out. So we'll be fine. But
thanks, Queen. I definitely appreciate you grounding me, holding me all the way. All right, so today, again, we have some very esteemed guests. The year is 2020, the year of perfect vision. Yet this, it's perfect, right? But this year has definitely been an interesting one. And I feel like some people are already looking to the next year, like 2020, it was clear, but it wasn't quite it. So I'm trying to look past 2020. I'm trying to get even better vision like the Queen has and figure out how I can get my goals clear, my health clear, my village around me, all that into focus and frame. So
I see you with the segues.
I like it.
I do this. We should host a podcast. So without further ado, can y'all please help me welcome the amazing Brittney and Charles Adams of Focus and Frame Eyewear, please. Round of applause.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the podcast, y'all. We thank you for coming and apologize for the delay. We're in different time zones, so the people are already, I appreciate y'all patience rocking with us this morning.
Oh, no problem.
Right. So on the website, you kind of talk about how really God planted this seed out of nowhere to start this eyewear company. Can you talk about that? Because I feel like we talk about that a little bit, how like just ideas are in the universe and they just come to you out of nowhere. So can you talk about that moment or series of moments that helped y'all launch this business?
Well, it really was just like, I don't know, like it just came. It was like, hey, what about, glasses? And it was just like, selling them. I've kind of had a little bit of a sales background, but this wasn't something that I really thought about in this way. I've always worn glasses. But when it came to me, I was like, okay, that's cool. And I'm thinking, my business mind, logistically, okay, shipping, it won't be too heavy. I'm thinking of like the pricing of, the actual product versus the shipping versus if there's issues, kind of, that's where my brain is at. And so I was like, okay, we're just going to sell some glasses. I didn't think we would do prescription. Honestly, it started where we were going to try to sell glasses. Can you believe this now? We were gonna sell glasses because y'all are gonna like freak out. So we were saying that we were gonna sell glasses, and I was looking up things like, oh, you can just pop out the lenses and change new lenses, so they can buy the glasses from us and just put their prescription lenses in. Well, that it's not the best idea ever. So because there's different shapes. And then, there's user error and it's just all of that stuff. And it's just like, that's probably not the best idea. So honestly, how we knew it was real is because every little thing that just happened, it like was confirmed. It was like, okay, found out how to sell glasses, how to get glasses. Okay, well, I don't probably think I can do prescription, but let's just try. Let's just call somebody. Let's just do some research, just whatever. Right. And then I get in contact with this guy actually in Utah. And he was just talking to me about it. He was like, yeah, we can do it. And I'm on the phone like, oh my gosh, or whatever. And so, so we connected, but we end up not going with him because logistically it didn't make sense with us being in Texas. So he has like a laboratory. But I got so much good information from him, and we still have a great relationship. And he kind of helped show me how to navigate this area. And so now we partner. We have a great laboratory that we partner with and works with us. We're able to do prescription and non-prescription. And it's just amazing. Like everything has just, even our laboratory that we partner with, they've been so accommodating and just everything. Like we have office, we just do all of that there and here and everywhere. So that's how we knew. Like when the doors start opening, it doesn't mean the work is going to be easy. It's still a lot of work, but every step of the way, it was so much confirmation. It just blew my mind. And those were just the highlights of the confirmation.
Mm-hmm. So this is a joint venture between you and the husband.
Yes. All right. She's the CEO, but I'm the operations. I'm the guy doing the stuff at nighttime.
We know all about that.
We get the
So we want to can you walk through this, like the different roles that each of y'all play and kind of how as a team you're able to play off each other's strengths?
Before we even go there, I just wanted to really give just a shout out because there's something that you touched on that I feel like all of us here kind of were just like, well, yeah, but I really want to touch on it. And you said that you were thinking like, how am I going to get prescription? Like, I don't even know where to start, but you just tried. You were just like, let me just call somebody and try. Yeah. So if I'm talking to somebody out there where you're like, well, how am I going to do this? There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Just pick up the phone, just give a call, send an email, just try, because, as you'll see, a lot of times you'll just things will just happen. You'll meet the right person, you'll get the right information, and things will just start to happen, and it'll make you feel a little bit better about taking those steps forward. Thanks. So I just wanted to shout y'all out, like, for just taking that leap and just like, let's just try. And, and it definitely worked out for you. So that's awesome.
Big facts.
Sorry, your question.
All right, well, I'll tell you, as far as the operation side, my part, I'm over the social media. I'm over kind of the marketing side of things. far as like legal stuff, I kind of look up, make sure we're in compliance with everything. As far as like what states to sell to, what the restrictions are, things of that nature, and pretty much about it so far.
Nice. And then
I can think of right now.
Yeah, he you know, with small businesses, it's like you do wherever there's a need.
Yeah.
So wherever that is at the time. But you know, just to kind of really speak to that is as you know, as we're partners, I definitely started, the idea kind of came to me, and I kind of started leading the process for this business. And he was down from day one. And he just like, it was so crazy to me because he's a secret weapon I never knew that I needed. I'm so much
right.
And just to know me, like, I'm super cool or whatever, but I'm very like, when it's business, we got to get it done. I'm on it. I'm the talker, of course you can see. And you know, the numbers, I'm gonna make a way, I'm gonna figure it out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make these relationships. I'm that person. I'm gonna get it done at all costs. And so what I didn't know that I needed was somebody to say, okay, what's this process like? To question what I'm doing. It's sometimes it's frustrating to us because I'm just like, I'm trying to get all this done. And he's like, no, we need to, you know, do this. He's like to bring it back, and he's really showed me about process and how important that is, and just even the legal part of it. Because I'm like, let's do it. I got the plan. Let's go. He's like, trademark, lawyer, and just teeing all that up. And it was a complete blind spot for me. But basically kind of what I do is kind of everything. I think my brain never stops. You know, accounting, website development, products, inventory, you know, vendor stuff, talking to people, whatever. So it's whatever, cleaning the toilet if I had to.
At all costs.
Respect. Yeah, we have a very similar setup with kind of the different brands that we're doing as well. Like there'll be something where she's just amazing at, and I just come in, fill in a slight gap, or vice versa, something that I'm really good at, talking, creating. She'd be like, wait a minute, what's the process? How we gonna get this manufactured? How much time? It's like, you know what? That's we should think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to the married couples out here, you know what I'm saying, getting out here.
It's hard. In the business.
I feel you. Definitely. Can you talk about maybe some professional skills that you brought from previous jobs to your own business? I think there's a lot of people out there who are, you know, working like a 9-to-5 job. They have amazing talent in marketing, in design, in process, in whatever it is, and they haven't made that transition to using those skills for themselves. So can you talk a little bit about maybe some skills that you were able to bring from previous jobs to now your own brand?
I know me personally, I graduated from Grambling State University, and I brought business management to, we actually work in healthcare right now, actually. And that's our main 9-to-5 job. Of course, we have this as well, but 9-to-5, we're doing healthcare. Can we tell the
no.
Okay. So we work.
She said that with a quick no. Don't you say it.
So that's what we do. We do, and when we see healthcare, we see how much things cost and how you have to have insurance, and it's outrageous co-pays and like that. And we're like, how can we make stuff simple? How can we make things more affordable to people? And that's kind of how she got prescriptions, glasses, and kind of took it towards that.
Nice.
I'll say that somebody said before, actually a lot of people said this before, that everything that you've ever done will make sense when you're doing what you're supposed to do. So I graduated from the University of Houston. My degree is in advertising. My minor was in marketing, and I graduated from with a sales certification. Yeah, and I currently work in like account management, and never did I think that it was like, okay, you could do this for another company or you could do this for yourself. And I kind of, when you start not using those tools, you just kind of, they never go away. You just like, oh, I'm not using this. I'm thinking about it. And so now doing this business, it's like ignited that fire that I used to have. I used to be like, I love like, reaching people in different ways and making business work. I love that. I've always had like that entrepreneurial spirit, but you know, as you grow and bills and kids and stuff, that kind of just makes it quiets down that noise. So and that's a part of the confirmation. The confirmation is when you're doing this and everything you've ever learned, even kind of some design elements. I'm not the designer, but I can hold us over a little bit. You know, me and Canva can have a conversation. You know, so it's just, that's really what it is. And us being in healthcare, we actually work for the same company, but like two complete different sides. So everything just added up to what we needed for where we are right now.
Love it. And where we are right now is, again, the proud team of Focus and Frame Eyewear. If you need some frames, go ahead and go to focusandframeeyewear.com. Get your frame, prescription, non-prescription, sunglasses, menswear, women's wear. They got it all. Hit them up.